Edinburgh, the city of which grew up around this fortress, became the capital in the 15th century. In 1603, James VI, then King of Scotland, went to London to become James I of England. During this period, the city fell on evil times and didn't revive until the end of the 18th century. This fourth railway bridge was opened in March 1890. It rises 360 feet above high water and is just over 1 mile in length. It took 8 years to construct from plans drawn up by Fowler and Baker. Perhaps one of the most romantic locks is Lomond. Over 15 miles in length, the depth of which, even today, has yet to be discovered. A tourist landmark, surely, is the village of Luss, lying in this backwater by the side of the loch. From Luss, the road takes us over the bridge of Orkney. It is here that the water cascades into Glen Orkney 200 feet below. Fort William, where mountaineers assemble to climb Ben Nevis, rising 4,500 feet in height. At Speen Bridge, this memorial was erected in memory of the commandos, who trained here during World War II. It is here that the more permanent residents had their first genuine taste of Blackpool rock. On again by road, our driver had to negotiate the notorious Devil's Elbow. Balmoral Castle, built in white granite in 1852 by Prince Albert, is now used by the royal family. Further east is Ballater, with a population of a little over 1,000. Here on the east coast is Stonehaven, an old fishing port, now a popular seaside resort. Further north, on the coast, is Aberdeen, where here a century ago the clipper ships were built. It still has a lively shipping industry and fine fisheries. The majority of the buildings are built of the local stone grey granite, which was quarried in the 13th century, during the wars for independence under the King Robert the Bruce. Huntly is a small market town dating from the 13th century. On April the 16th, 1746, Culloden Moor was the scene of the defeat of Bonnie Prince Charlie's small army by the large English force led by the Duke of Cumberland, after the prince's bid to recapture for his father, the old pretender, the crown of England. From this Cumberland stone, the Duke surveyed the battlefield. Inverness is situated between the crests of the Grampians and Moray Firth. Ruskin describes the town as if a jewel clasping the folds of a mountains to the blue zone of the sea. Highland trade led to the development of a port and foreign trade, handling commodities such as coal, timber and cement. Here was a Pictish capital in the Dark Ages, a castle town in medieval period, and today a Highland garrison town, with a population of over 29,000. Flora MacDonald was responsible for Bonnie Prince Charlie's escape after his defeat at Culloden. Sutherland commences at Bonner Bridge, the site of an old ford and ferry. Wick is primarily a fishing port in Caithness, with a population of over 7,000. "19 miles north of Wick is John o' Groats, a bare, windswept, sandy shore. John de Groot, a Dutchman, settled here with his two brothers in the reign of James VI of Scotland. At this time there were 8 families of the name in the district, and the heads met once a year to celebrate the landing of the founders of the race. Quarrels over the right of precedence upset harmony, and John de Groot decided to end the disputes. He built an 8-gabled house, and the 8 men entered by 8 doors to sit at an octagonal table. Nothing is left of this house today, but the mound on which it stood is in front of the hotel.